Hey!
It's just me.
Oh, jeez. You really got me. Just because it's October doesn't mean you can do that to me.
Yes, it does.
It's Spooktober, and we watched a spooky movie. Well,
We watched a really spooky movie. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to Best of the Best Movie, the podcast where we forget once and for all which movie is the best movie of all time. What are you guys talking about over my intro?
You got really quiet.
Got really quiet all of a
I
sudden.
didn't get quiet. I'm perfectly fine.
You got quiet.
I
All
didn't
right,
get
whatever.
All right, I'm Brad. This is Dustin Doe.
Yeah. Who you voting for?
Me? I'm undecided.
I'm talking about the movies, not the election.
That's what did a rat get under your computer?
No, I'm just trying to. You just got super quiet, and I'm just trying to fix it. That's all. You don't just ignore me. Just keep going.
Let's go back
People
to
love hearing
Let's go
about
back
this.
to politics. I'm super glad these debates are happening because I honestly don't know who I'm voting for, and these things are super beneficial. Because
Yeah, who's undecided at this point? It's really fun.
why are there 3 debates?
There's a debate like 2 weeks before the election. Like, there's one person like, you know what? I still don't know.
And then like they need 3 of them. Like the first one wasn't good enough. They're like, I still don't know.
Like a basketball game. You can't just have one basketball game.
That's true.
Wait, what?
What if the NBA season was one basketball game?
Well, that's different.
People would be pissed.
They can't have one basketball game with all 16 teams in the franchise.
Yeah, wait. Why isn't the presidential election just like a bracket tournament where there's 16 people that can become president, and you just a debate off until there's?
I thought you were going to suggest that. Why isn't the presidential debate just like the presidential race? Just both of them have like a globetrotter off where they try to do basketball tricks.
Yeah, they should. Everyone.
Wait, why are you spinning the ball down, Dustin? You don't spin it down.
Quit with the fuckery.
You guys lack imagination.
We're realists over here.
Yeah, one's in.
I'm undecided too.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad. Dustin?
I'm also on what?
The president.
Oh, the president of the United States. Oh, I'm totally undecided.
I am beefed.
I'm undecided and proud.
I really don't know who I'm gonna vote for.
Guys,
Am I gonna vote for the one that might die, or the one that might die?
I only want to vote for people who are going to live forever.
Can we get an immortal in office?
yeah.
You guys watched any movies outside the bracket tournament?
Oh, don't start us off. No.
Oh, sorry.
Did I talk? I don't know if I talked about it last week.
I swear to God, you better talk about a movie.
Yes, I'm gonna talk.
I was going to talk about TV show. I'm glad I didn't bring it up.
See, like, yeah, listen, he's getting.
I was
getting
going to
antsy.
get freaking pissed.
The 29. I saw. Did I talk about it last time? I saw Kajillionaire. Oh, okay, I saw it last. No, I did talk about it last week because I saw it that same day. So no, I have not seen anything.
Okay, Dylan.
Me and my girlfriend have been watching a scary movie each day for October.
Oh my God, are you bragging about your dumb girlfriend again?
Okay, me
we
and
don't
my
care.
friend.
We honestly don't care about her. Dustin,
Okay, me and someone else have been watching a scary movie.
all
every
you
day
do.
about-
Wait, hold on, Dylan. Real quick, I won't include this in the podcast, but all you do is brag that you have a girlfriend. We get it.
I'm not bragging.
You text me all the time and say I have a girlfriend. You don't.
And then we say,
I know you have a wife.
I know, and I'm jealous of you, but you don't need to keep bringing it up.
Are you going to ask me what movies I watched?
Are you going to be done talking about your girlfriend? Because we
I'm not
get
going to
it.
bring it up ever again on this show.
never. If you ever bring it up ever again, we get to.
You get to
Pants
pants
you.
me.
I'll pants myself, okay? Since
I can't be over there.
since we're virtual.
But
Okay.
he's just going to scream, I'm Dylan.
So what movie did you see with your mutual friend?
So far, we've watched both the Strangers movies, Paranormal Activity.
It sounded like you said "Duh, strangers."
The Strangers. That was I auditioned for as a writing job for SNL, and that was part of my package.
Duh, strangers.
The Strangers.
No, it's a parody of SNL,
Yeah.
which is pretty rare for them to
Right.
come into. Okay, and then Paranormal Activity. Has she seen these?
She thinks she's seen them. Weird. She'd be like, I think I've seen this movie, or I haven't seen this movie. And then it'll be like 45 minutes in the movie. She's like, this is starting to look familiar. And like American Werewolf in London and a couple other ones. Gerald's Game.
What's Gerald's Game? I don't think I even.
Oh, it's a really good Netflix movie with like practically zero jump scares.
Oh, I'll watch it.
It's a Stephen King. You'd like the premise of it, but it's based on a Stephen King book.
Who
Dude,
directed it?
The same guy directed Oculus and Doctor Sleep.
is it as good as In the Tall Grass?
I don't know. I heard that was bad.
Oh, I haven't seen it either. I haven't heard anything.
As far as new movies though, I don't think I've seen anything else.
Yeah, especially with all these theaters being shut down.
I know. Rip. Ugh,
Rip theaters.
We should start one.
Why? What would we show at a theater?
Our bungholes.
Video movies of Dylan and his girlfriend just macking out.
I didn't bring this up. Remember, you brought it up.
You know what? Yeah, Brett will have to pants himself off camera.
I think Dylan should have the pants. He made me bring it up.
He didn't make you bring it. How did he do it? He didn't put any words in your mouth. Oh, I'm just now seeing the secret messages you guys have been sending in the chat. Dylan's been begging you to bring it up for the past 2 minutes.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I know we're not allowed to talk about non-movies, but
Non-movies.
What?
Just anything that's not like orange juice.
Yeah, I watched some Orange Juice.
You almost flipped on me for bringing up a TV show.
That's not. I mean, yeah.
But listen, I'm across the screen. He can't harm me. So
Oh, but I'm tallying it up for the next time I see.
well, I'm gonna
Tallying up the Whoppers.
we'll tally one here because I started the show. Now get this. I started watching Married at First Sight.
Is that a reality show?
It's a reality show on Lifetime. That's as fake as could be. There's no way I believe any of it's
I like that
happened.
Netflix show. Love is Blind.
Kinda. It's like matchmakers pair these couples up and they get married without seeing or knowing anything about the person.
That sounds awesome.
Except they all seem to like each other so far. Though Netflix only has season 9, so I'm starting in the middle, baby.
That's weird.
It's a Lifetime show. It's just
You watched Love is Blind?
I didn't finish it.
Sounds like it'd be your show.
Once they got out of the pods, pretty boring.
Get back in those pods.
Yeah, I get back in those pods. I just thought I'd bring that up. I'm not really paying attention to that show. It's just one of those shows I have on in the background, but it's pretty ridiculous.
You need to start watching that. I told Brett about it. But I didn't tell you about it. Have you heard of the show, The Third Day on HBO?
No.
It's a show that has like Jude Law in it, and from what I understand, it's like Midsummer and The Wicker Man kind of vibe. But on Sunday or Saturday, they were doing a live episode that was 12 hours long, from 4:30 in the morning to 4:30 in the evening.
But they did. But you said they did on Facebook. It wasn't on HBO.
Yeah, on their Facebook page. I don't know if they're putting it on HBO Max or what, but
You think
I
they would
popped
have
in a couple
streamed it
times
to
see what's going
HBO
on.
Max? Like that would be.
I don't know. Maybe they don't have that
It
technology.
might be unofficial.
I popped in a couple times, and it looked like they were hiding boom mics and like staffs and weapons and stuff. Because there'd be like crowds of people, and there'd be like these two villagers with like these big staffs, just like awkwardly following Jude Law and like holding these like staffs at an angle.
Huh? Was it interesting?
I don't know anything about the show, but it was interesting. It's kind of like that Woody Harrelson movie we saw. Remember the
Mm-hmm.
live
Wait,
in
you guys
London?
went and saw that?
Yeah,
Kinda. We saw like a screening. I don't know.
Yeah,
It was live.
one of the Fathom screenings.
Yeah, with the first 10 minutes didn't have sound. It was great.
yeah. That's how I like my movies.
Yeah, I remember that because I was in charge of the screening, and that was very frustrating.
You were in charge of it. Did you call Woody Harrelson? Tell him to fucking get it.
Yeah, but he called Woody Allen by accident, and it was a big mess.
Oh, his best friend Woody Allen.
Dustin's best friend Woody Allen.
He loves and agrees with everything he does.
Everything he does.
Are you still undecided?
You know,
Have you made up your mind in the past 5 minutes?
I'm leaning towards one way, and I don't know if y'all like it.
Maybe we'll find out at the end of the episode. Do we jump into the movies, or do we want to talk about anything else?
I want to talk about you shutting up.
Don't you take his sock.
Yeah, let's get into the movies. Guys, this one's a screamer. That was
The Scream Baby.
okay.
Scream Baby, yeah.
We're talking about two movies. These are both returning. This is the last battle of round 2. So after this round, we will have 8 movies left, and this is going to decide which movie is in the top 8 best movies of all time. So no pressure.
No pressure.
So we're talking about the movie that beat Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. So not hard in our books. Any movie can beat any Lord of the Rings movie, apparently. To us.
Yeah, we're idiots.
And we're also talking about the movie that beat Gladiator. So
We don't like swords.
we're not a fan. That's right. We're talking Beauty and the Beast, the live action version, versus Scream.
Let's talk about Beauty and the Beast first.
Yeah, I ain't got a whole lot to say about this one.
This
So,
movie's boring.
so I enjoyed this movie the first time watching it. Actually, the first round, because I've seen it before we did this tournament.
Yeah.
This time I was pretty bored. I was pretty bored out of my mind. When the songs start up, I'm like, okay, here we go. Now I can watch again. And then they start talking, and I'm like,
It's just a bland movie. There's like nothing interesting about it.
Anytime that the guy who plays Bastion is
You mean
not,
Gaston?
sorry, is not on screen, I really don't give a
Yeah,
fuck about
him
this
and
movie.
LeFou are the best part for sure.
I can't remember that actor's name, but he just really
Luke Evans.
Luke Evans really brought it on that role.
Gaston is also very funny in the Disney parks. If you're ever in Disney World and you see Gaston, go up to him. He's always in character too. If he's like
Look at the bird.
if he's by himself, he's always looking in the window, like in the reflection.
Peeping Tom.
No,
I'm in character.
I'm in character, peeping in character.
he's always in the women's bathrooms. I'm in character, baby. Because those characters always say, I'm in character. It's just Mickey Mouse walking around. I'm in character.
Oh, I'm in character.
Yeah, he was good. I liked him a lot. I should have watched between the first time watching this and now, the second time watching it. I should have watched the animated one just to like see what's different.
Yeah, the
about it.
anime.
Oh, you're a fan of anime?
I said animated. I know, but it was so funny. They added like an additional 40 fucking minutes to this movie.
They added 2 songs at least. I'm not sure if there's a third one.
I don't know if I know that. I don't think the original ones are good.
Then they added the dad meeting the witch, right? That's not in the original movie.
Yeah.
Yes,
'Cause we
and
never-
the plague thing.
I don't think we ever met the witch in the original.
You
showed
see her at the beginning, but that's about
Was
it.
Yeah, but the whole book where he travels.
Yeah,
through
that was
space and
stupid
time.
too. I don't like the plague thing. That's stupid.
I just don't like the plague.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the plague.
I think I know where I'm gonna vote for the plague. Like,
You know what I thought was
I don't get why she was like, "Hey, you suck. I'm gonna turn you to a beast, but also everyone that works for you."
yeah.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't make sense. That, like,
She
they
a
have to
mean
punish
witch.
you.
She a mean witch.
that's what she's a witch.
I don't like. They didn't allude to like, oh, they didn't get out of the house in time before she put a curse on it. She was like, no, everyone, you just get it.
By the
You know
way,
what sucks even more is that like he gets turned into like a cool alpha beast, right? And then it's like, imagine if you're in that house, you get turned into like a fucking cup. Like,
yeah,
that would suck.
I feel like he would have had a harder time finding love if he was a cup. Like that would have been a real witch move.
Beauty in the Cup.
Yeah, but then like Disney can't really like ship a person in a cup. Like what's she gonna do? Would she like how do they have sex?
What? Beauty and the Beast don't have sex.
Yeah.
Well,
after
there's-
he turns into a boy.
A boy.
We don't see every second of them on screen.
That's
there's,
true.
There's a positive role.
I do like that scene where she goes to the town and she like rats them out. She's like, here it is, and they're all freaked out by the magical iPad thing that she has. And then there's this level of concern that I felt like that waves over them. That it was something.
Where do you talk about what that is?
It's like no, it's like something we would joke about, but I think it was actually something that was like conveyed on screen, which was like there was a brief moment where everyone in the crowd is thinking, wait, did she fuck that beast? It seems like people are like, wait, hold on. For like 2 seconds of the entire movie.
Well,
And then there's like, yeah, let's kill him.
my main note that I noticed, and this bugged me for a lot of the movie, at the very beginning, Gaston comes into town, and he's just like, I only want Belle, because she's the most beautiful girl there. But everyone in that movie is beautiful. Like all of the girls, unless you're like an older like a girl asking for scraps.
If you're like over 30,
but they're all beautiful. I'm like, what is Gaston talking about? Obviously, Emma Watson's beautiful, but the other girls were just as beautiful. I thought.
It's because she doesn't want him. That's why.
Wow, she's so hot because she's so unavailable.
I love how.
And people make fun of her.
Was that a thing in the original movie that I just didn't catch on? Where it's like, oh, she's weird. She reads books.
Yeah, that's definitely the main part of it. Yeah,
it's so funny. That whole scene is like, okay, weirdo, go read a book.
Yeah, women are just supposed to do women stuff. They're not supposed to be learning.
Right.
Anyway, it's my monthly brushing my teeth day, so.
But they don't say it like in a way that's like, oh, she's not fulfilling her duties as a woman. It's more like she's weird.
Yeah, she is weird because women should want to. I don't know.
Home down, carry kids, keep the house, but not read.
Yeah,
not learn.
We all agree with that statement, right?
Wait, what?
I really like the music. Well, I like most of the songs. I like Be Our
Song.
I like Be Our Guest, and is it Evermore? What's the new one?
Evermore.
I like those ones. Other than that, I thought it was pretty silly. Billy, this whole movie's
silly. Billy.
Love the opening song. I love.
Oh, Gaston's a fun one.
Gaston. That song's great.
Yeah, Gaston's probably the best song.
I think
the score in this movie's just good. I think it's just good.
I think it's pretty silly that the dresser and the piano just are apart for all that time when all she had to do was go downstairs or all he had to do was go upstairs. Why couldn't they just meet up at all?
Yeah, that was weird.
It was weird. They're acting like they couldn't get to each other. They're like, finally. But
I don't like how everyone turned into furniture, but that one thing turned into like a cool bird.
She was a duster. This is a duster thing.
Oh, I thought she was just a bird.
No, she was a duster. It just looked like a bird. Come on, man.
Sorry.
There's also a lot of like, how do plates just float? Like, is every plate sent to them?
They're magic.
Oh, okay.
I think the movie's literally like there are fireworks. At one point, Lumiere just creates fireworks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird fades in this movie, like fast fades or like fast cuts to like the next scene. I noticed this time around. It'd be like there's like at least 3 or 4, but the one that's I'm remembering right now, which is not even the weirdest one. It's just like he gets captured. The dad does. Or, the dad does. And then it just immediately cuts to, like, the horse arriving to Belle, but it's, like, a strange cut. Like, the timing is weird. And I feel like that happens, like, 3 times in the movie, particularly after the songs, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
The movie, I mean, well, this budget on this film's got to be, what, around $100 million? I mean,
probably.
And it's just, like, for a movie that big, the editing is a little sloppy on this movie.
Yeah, I like the way this movie looks a lot, though. Like,
I think this movie looks bland.
Oh.
I think the effects look good. I just don't think that the cinematography is all too interesting.
I think it looks good.
It's something interesting. Like, if they made it like, I don't know, gothic horror.
I liked it.
You wish Tim Burton directed.
Yeah. But that you just asked for it, and then
no, I didn't.
You said
gothic,
and that's Tim Burton.
That's not just Tim Burton's style.
Who else? What other director would they go to?
I don't know. Gaspar Noé. He's French. And it's a French tale.
I want to see Gaspar Noé's.
I will pay so much money.
You know there'd be full penetration.
Yeah. That Belle's just always smoking.
Guys, if you don't know who Gaspar Noé is, don't watch any of his movies. You'll hate yourself.
Did you ever see Climax?
No, I haven't seen much of his new. I haven't seen Love or.
I didn't see Love either. But Climax is very interesting.
Is it just a porno?
No, it's like a horror.
Because that's what like Love is, isn't it? Isn't Love just them? Love is just like them banging over and over, isn't it? Yeah, my favorite thing about Gaspar Noé, he did who did Nymphomaniac? Lars, was that Lars von?
Lars von Trier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he should do Beauty and the Beast. That'd be pretty sweet.
Beast is like walking out of the library and like a book falls out of his ass.
I will say I was gonna watch this with the sing along version. I was gonna I started it. I was like, I want to see a different take on this. Let's watch it with the sing along version. It had the ugliest subtitles. It was like some fancy font, and so I couldn't read it. Like I didn't want to pay attention. I wasn't trying to sing along with it. I just wanted to read the lyrics. So I had to turn it off like after a few minutes.
I watched it on Disney Plus this time because since we watched it last, it became available. Just see if they added anything or took anything out.
So I bought it on Vudu, and you just watched it on Disney Plus. Okay. All right.
Well, I didn't want to run into the issue that we've had before. Since we share an account, one of us gets kicked off.
Yeah. All right. I paid for some. Hey, yeah, cool.
Well, dude, you're not Disney Plus, so.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about Scream.
That's fun.
Let's talk about Scream. It's cool, and let's vote, I guess.
Yeah, who are you gonna vote for?
I'm undecided.
We're all undecided here. Quit picking.
I'm
Trying to
I'm
rattle
thinking
feathers.
I'm thinking of who was that person? Someone political.
I like them.
Duck.
Who was the one that they had a scandal, but most people, huh? Frankie
Freddie Mercury.
Frankie Muniz isn't running, right?
No.
All right. Yeah, I'm back to being undecided then.
Yeah. So
I'll say that this is the first time since we've been doing this for the past 6 months. Every time we watch a movie for the second or even the third, have we watched a movie for a third time yet? No.
Third? No.
I watched it all the way through. This is the first time I got up and started doing so many other things. I cooked a bunch of food. I cleaned up the kitchen, just had it on the background. I don't know. I think it's just like I was like, I get it.
I forgot to do the polls. I forgot to go over the polls.
yeah, let's do the polls real quick.
Let's do. I mean, it's pretty exciting. So I asked the Patreons, the people who listen.
The patrons.
Only one person voted.
Okay.
Oh, what'd they vote?
So Scream got 100% of the votes from my patrons. That's the highest it's been.
That's awesome.
Wow, that's crazy.
All right, let's go. Let's go over to my Twitter, where 35 people voted, and Scream is at 80%, Beauty and the Beast at 20%, and I even specified the 2016 version.
2017.
2016. Wait, what? 2016.
Beauty and the Beast.
Isn't it 2017? It won the 2017 MTV Movie Awards.
It's 2016.
It says 2017 on IMDb and
Oh my god.
Disney Plus. And came out in the theaters in 2017. I don't know what to tell you guys.
Oh yeah, it is. It does look like it's saying 2017. And it had a budget of $160 million.
Whoa.
What?
That's a lot of money.
That's stupid.
So it came out February 23rd.
Movies shouldn't cost, other than unless it's a Marvel movie or like a Star Wars movie, it shouldn't cost more than $100.
Should I have to do that poll again? Because people are thinking of the 2016 Beauty and the Beast, not the 2017.
Is there?
They're thinking of Beastly.
That movie won.
So
Let's talk about Scream. I don't like.
Let's talk about Scream, baby.
Let's talk about you and me.
Can I talk about my experience?
I have the bridge.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for what?
You have it. I was going to ask for it.
Oh, Courtney Cox is in. Courtney Cox stars. Scream stars Courtney Cox, who's in Scream 4, which features Kristen Bell, who's in Frozen with Josh Gad, who's in Beauty and the Beast.
All right, there you go.
Very good. Very good.
I thought I was cheating because the connecting movie was another movie in the franchise, but I said fuck it.
Whoa. Why didn't you say Matthew Willard, Scooby-Doo?
Mm-hmm.
Scooby-Doo is a beast in the...
He's a fucking.
And he's beautiful on the... Can I tell you, I just want to... I kind of cheated again this time with Scream. I watched it with Wes Craven and whoever the writer is. Sorry, writer, I don't know your name. They did a commentary track. I listened to it with the commentary track on, just because I've seen Scream a bunch, but I've also watched this movie with commentary before, and I have to say, this commentary track, I'm just talking about the track specifically, is polar opposite from Transformers. Wes Craven had nothing but nice things to say about everyone. He knows he like loves all of his actors, and he cites all of the movies they've been in before, and he's like, I love this, they were great in that. And even the people who like the kid who was like tied up in the the chair at the beginning, he auditioned for the main bad guy. I forget his name right now. Billy. He auditioned for Billy. And Wes Craven still had nothing but nice things. He was just like, it just wasn't the perfect fit, so I still wanted to get him in the movie. And then he also listed off all of his credits, and he was just like, he was great in this. Go watch that. And but from the Transformers commentary track with Michael Bay, he had nothing but negative things to say about all of his cast and crew. It was so crazy. It was nice to hear positivity out there.
That's awesome.
I love that. This is probably the second or third time we watched the movie the second time, and I loved it more.
Wait, hold on. Is this the second or third time you've seen the movie the second time? Is that what you just said?
It's the second time I've seen the movie the second.
So that means 4 times?
Movies that we've watched twice.
Yeah.
This is one of, I'd say, 3 that I loved more the second time.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
This movie is so good and so timely and appropriate. I mean, like, it's the perfect length. It's like less than 90 minutes.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
in and out. It gets its job done. Doesn't leave you necessarily wanting more.
I definitely did quote Scary Movie a couple times, but I wasn't like, last time I was all about Scary Movie. When I was watching it this time, I was actually watching this movie. I was like, man, I really like this one.
Yeah,
really good. That's the franchise.
Watching with commentary track, he pointed out more things I never would have noticed, where when they were writing the movie and like filming it, they had like a list of suspects, like people who they want you to think is the killer. And so like Dewey's on there, like the dad is on there, like all these like main people. So when you watch the movie, whenever you see the Scream guy and it cuts to like a normal scene, he was always like so specific of like how the people are coming into the frame. Like, you know that stupid scene where they're in the convenience store and the Scream guy is just like in the reflection?
Yeah.
It's so silly. But then it cuts to the police station and he was like, oh fuck, I can't have Dewey at the police station. So you just see one little shot of Dewey walking up to the police station.
And he's coming with an ice cream.
It's something I never would have noticed, but it's something they paid attention to make sure that Dewey could still be a suspect. And he said that David Arquette came up with the whole smoking. You know how he was smoking?
Yeah,
and then,
I love that scene.
Yeah, it's very fun.
It's so fun.
I like this.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Did we talk about last time, like all like the behind the scenes shenanigans where he was like lying to the cast members and stuff? That's so cool.
He did reveal on this commentary track that he did tell what are the two? Matthew Willard and I always forget the guy's name. Skeet Ulrich. Oh, he did tell them for sure that they are the killers because he wanted them to act like they were the killers.
Yeah.
And the only time Skeet Ulrich was in the Scream outfit was when he was like slowly about to kill Jamie Kennedy. That was like the only time he was in the outfit. I thought that was odd.
Yeah, I guess all the other times you're doing like stunt work. You're usually like facing someone down or getting kicked and flying.
So you got a stunt guy doing it. So
the stunt guy came up with wiping the blood off the blade. The stunt guy just kept doing it, and so Wes Craven was just like, yeah, do it.
It's that's cool. Did we talk about last time how I like appreciate the Dutch angles in this movie?
I'm sure. I don't know what new we have to say about this. I do think most of the sequels are pretty good. 3 is kind of iffy, but
they're filming the 5th one right now.
I'd love to rewatch them.
You can watch them with our commentary tracks.
Yeah, we watched the first 3 in one day.
Yeah, that was a spooky day.
Yeah.
How did you stand that, Brett?
Because these movies aren't that scary. They have jump scares in them, but for the most part, you can tell when they're coming. There's no like just out of nowhere jump scares.
And it's like the Scream guy's not scary. It's not like it's a ghost or a demon.
No. Did you know he was supposed to be all white?
Like a Ku Klux Klan?
I mean, I hope not like that, but he was supposed to be like a ghost. His name is Ghostface. He was supposed to be a ghost. And the costume designer was just like, how about black? And they're like, okay.
They pulled a Batman Begins, and she goes, you got one in black. That's a good joke.
It was a good joke. Applaud.
I was thinking of Batman and Robin. I thought you were going to say maybe they're about to put nipples on him. And they're like,
and a bat credit card.
That's what I was about to say.
A Scream credit card, a Ghostface credit card.
I am waiting for a movie that's like this, though. A kind of movie that sort of revives the genre or like takes a new turn or twist on it. It's got to be coming, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
it always ebbs and flows. So like the slasher genre has to come back.
I feel
It's
like
got to take like a cool Blumhouse movie to really do it.
I mean, Happy Death Day I'd say it's kind of the start.
You got close, but I think the sequel ruined it. The sequel's not as good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen either. I want to watch them both.
Freaky looks good.
I feel like Blumhouse is just doing here's a serial killer, let's put him in another movie, and I think that's such
I saw a movie, a time travel or a time loop movie.
I'm waiting for a time travel serial killer. Like
fun.
that's probably gonna be next.
Blum, hit us up. We're dirt cheap.
What that's all I got. I don't have a script.
So what? We can have intellectual property rights.
Yeah, I'm talking about a let's play serial killer. Wait, a YouTuber serial killer. See, I'm already off the.
Yeah, that sounds way too. Hello there, kids. Like, the kids love Twitch, so
let's do a newspaper killer then, Dylan.
Yeah,
Is that
awesome.
good?
I was gonna say you could do a crime noir where like the serial killer is trying to figure out something, like they're trying to solve something.
The serial killer is trying to solve a crime.
Yeah, not a crime, but like he's trying to figure out a mystery.
Did you guys see
What happened to them?
Did you guys see the trailer for that new Liam Neeson movie?
No.
Yeah.
Dustin's not excited for it. I was excited for
What's
it.
this new Liam Neeson movie?
He's a bank robber, dude. He robs banks nonstop.
so old.
He's got millions of dollars, and then he says, then he goes, "I want to turn myself in, dude."
So he's jokering it.
Yeah. Well,
What?
The whole plan is to get himself caught.
no, he's not gonna. He's just straight up
That's
turning
not a
himself.
plan.
He's just straight
That's
up.
the Joker's plan.
But he's not. He doesn't have a plan. He just wants to go to jail.
Why?
Because he feels bad. And he wants to date his girl or something.
He wants to date his
He
girlfriend
wants to
in
go
jail?
straight. He wants to go straight. So he's like, the only way he can actually go straight is if he fucking
So the
Yeah.
whole movie's him in jail?
let him finish.
This doesn't mean...
But then the
This is me as a Hollywood producer getting pitched.
This is you in the middle of a movie. He's in the theater and he's like, "Where's Bella going? Where are they driving to?
so then
This is his dad's house."
What happened?
So he turns himself in, and the cops that are coming to like inspect him to make sure it's legit, they're like, "Hey, fuck him! Let's just steal all this money." So they steal it and they fuck Liam Neeson's life up, and now Liam Neeson goes,
Liam Neeson.
they fuck his life
Wait,
up.
so hold on. The twist. Wait, the movie is like he calls up the cops. He's like, "I want to turn myself in." They're like,
Yeah.
"We'll send our two best guys to come see if you're lying."
They're two famous actors. I forget who they are. but-
So what happens is,
And they go and check the place out, and they're like,
So
"Well,
he
we
calls-
found a bunch of money."
he calls the FBI. The FBI sends two locals.
This movie sounds fucking.
That's the thing. Exactly. The two locals are like, why don't we just fucking take the money and kill him? And so they take the money and they try to kill him, and then the rest of the movie is him trying to get the.
then he just goes into Taken mode, and he's just like,
then he the rest of the movie is him trying to get those two cops to confess that they stole the money and that they fucked him up.
So
So
he-
wait, the movie's not him like, "Okay, we'll cut you a deal. You're free in 5 years."
that's how a happy movie would be. But this ain't no happy go lucky
But he
movie.
just decides that he's going to turn himself in by calling the police.
FBI.
The
I think he just calls the cops.
Before that, you can assume that he was just going to continuing getting away with
He
it.
never got caught.
No,
why would he
he's
turn himself
the
in?
He
best.
stopped
He's the
drinking.
best.
He
But why
stopped
would he?
robbing banks.
Why would he?
Because he found a girl he wants to get with.
Then just stop robbing banks.
He
Don't
grew a
turn yourself in.
conscience. He grew a conscience.
He's a good boy now.
Good boy.
Listen, the person who wrote this movie wants us to believe that that money
Is this a Blumhouse movie?
was taken out of American people's pockets and that it wasn't insured, but it's insured, so no one actually lost anything. But the writer doesn't want to talk about that. The writer doesn't want to.
Is it like a Robin Hood thing? He's like stealing from the rich.
No, he was running banks, but like it's insured. So
He was robbing
Is this a
banks.
Blumhouse movie?
No.
This movie sounds stupid.
He just brought it up because he liked the trailer, but it's a dumb trailer.
Look, you got invested, Dustin, so don't talk to me about it.
I get invested by how dumb it was because it came on while I was watching Kajillionaire last week.
Yeah. Well, no, I was watching a YouTube video, and it was the ad before it, and I watched the whole thing. Whoever that YouTuber was got a big buck from me, just saying.
Yeah, his name was Liam Neeson.
Yeah, I was watching Liam Neeson's YouTube
He was
channel.
watching that video of Liam Neeson talking about killing
Yeah, where he just all his channel is he's vlogging where he's walking around town going, man, I want to beat someone up.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But he doesn't do it.
He doesn't do it.
But he wants to.
He thinks
He could have been James Bond, but his wife told him not to. That's
Then his
cool.
wife died.
Yeah, then his wife died.
like, be James Bond now.
No, do you know that story?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he wanted to be James Bond, but his wife told him not to do action movies because they're cheesy. So he didn't do any action movies. Then his wife died, and now he does every action movie.
I know, he's like cheating on his wife. It's like he was waiting to fuck a bunch of other girls once the wife kicked the
But
butt.
like he could have been James Bond, man.
It's fine. I mean, he would have been good, I guess. The Pierce Brosnan one, I assume, right?
Yeah, I think
Not
so.
Daniel Craig, okay.
Mm.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think he would have been good in those movies.
No, I don't think
He's
anyone.
too serious to be the campiness that the Pierce Brosnan one. But then again, Pierce Brosnan's not funny. Yeah, he is a couple movies. I
He's pretty
guess.
funny.
He can be. He has a charm.
He's in Mrs.
Dude.
Doubtfire.
Dude, oh yeah, he is Mrs. Doubtfire.
He plays
Oh,
Mrs.
hello.
Doubtfire, I think.
Dude, Neve Campbell's hot as fuck.
Dude, she's so fucking hot in Scream.
Who we talking
would
about,
you
Liam
rather
Neeson?
bone? Hey, let's just talk dudes here. Let's just talk locker talk right now. Who would you rather bone, Emma Watson or Neve Campbell circa 1996?
Wait, Emma
I
Watson?
vote Neve Campbell. Are you undecided? No.
Emma Watson circa 1996?
No.
No.
No, Emma Watson now, we can go back in time
Uh-huh.
and do Neve Campbell.
Oh, so Emma Watson 1996 not on the table.
Not on the table.
Not on the table.
I'm
Not on
undecided.
the table. Sorry.
I'm surprised you didn't put David Arquette. He was a hunk in this movie. I guess
We're not talking about
literally
No, he
every.
wasn't.
What?
No, he wasn't.
If they made a live action Beauty and the Beast, she could have been it.
David Arquette?
No, I said she.
Yeah, David Arquette would have been the Beast.
Yeah, imagine
Yeah,
that.
that'd be cool. Swap this cast. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I feel
Says the
like I don't want to hate on the actors, but yeah, I feel like they could swap. I don't know.
Alright, well, this boys talk went nowhere. Failed
Yes,
experience.
yes, they're both very.
Eve Campbell.
They're both very. I think they're both very hot. I don't know.
Can I choose them in a threesome, please?
Stand up. I'm fancy.
No,
All right.
that's a bold move.
All right. You know what? I'm voting.
Yeah, I'm voting.
Wait, hold on. That would be a confusing threesome because Emma Watson would probably be, or no, Neve Campbell.
Dude, there's some time travel.
But
She'd be like,
You have to accept it.
she'd be like, what's this?
Emma Watson knows everything, and now
Come on,
Neve.
Neve. Come on, Neve. We just gotta have sex. And she's like,
Don't question anything. Look out the windows.
But,
like, why is it so hot out here? Don't touch the president.
but what if he wouldn't? If he took him
Boy, the
back,
tree's taller.
if he took him backwards, I'm sure Emma Watson would probably try to run off and save stuff. So this sounds like a tricky threesome.
Why are you talking about her saving stuff? We're talking about boning. Can you join us in locker room talk, please?
Neve Campbell says, "Why are the trees taller?" like she knows how tall the trees are around her. And when she comes back, she goes, "These trees have grown 7 feet."
I stole that joke from Birthday Boys.
Are you guys banging outside?
All respect for
You
you.
never see that?
No. I hate
There's a
I
time.
vote for Scream.
There's a time travel.
That's one vote for Scream. We're only at like 30 minutes, by the way, but you know.
That's fine. We can just keep bullshitting. They keep going back in time. They keep noticing how the trees are smaller. It's a very funny bit that I stole. I changed it around to taller.
Okay,
who
well,
are you
changed-
boning, Brett?
You changed it. That's
Wait, are we going back to boning?
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
Dan Stevens or David Arquette?
Dan Stevens.
Dan Stevens.
Dan Stevens from The Guest, not
Dude.
with the long hair from this movie.
He's got that good slim. He's got like a swimmer's body in that.
No, Dan Stevens in
He looks like a
anything.
dork with the long hair.
Dude, if he could sing at me, I don't care. Dude,
not-
imagine me running away and him singing that song. I'd be like, man, okay, I'm running back.
Yo, fuck my dad.
Fuck my-
I wanted to go back. Just point it out from a completely different movie. You know, you're talking about how they were trying to like confuse people, or like with the people coming in.
The red herring.
I thought we were talking about Beauty and the Beast.
No. We're talking about Scream. Who's the beast? This is a little off the rails podcast. When I was rewatching The Strangers, I've seen that movie a few times. Have you ever seen The Strangers?
Me? I watched it with you.
Did you?
Yeah, I was terrified. Remember, I kept talking.
Like it?
No,
Oh yeah, we had to do it for the pod.
I hate The Strangers because it's all jump scares.
So it's something I never put together, but my friend that I watched the movie with, she said, she pointed out that they're coming from a wedding, so the guy's wearing the suit, but then the stranger, the main guy stranger, is also wearing a suit. So she thought for a second she's like, is that supposed to be the boyfriend? And I was like, no, why would that be the boyfriend? She's like, oh, he's also wearing a suit. I never put it together that that might have been intentional.
They might have followed him from the wedding.
Yeah, or that you're supposed to think it's the boyfriend. I don't know.
Wasn't the whole reason it was just random? Isn't that it? It was just.
Yeah,
that's what they say.
Because there's several times in the beginning, like the first 30 minutes, where the main stranger guy and the boyfriend guy are not, like, whenever he leaves, he shows up.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
There's a great line where she asks, "Why are you doing this?" And she replies, "Because you were home."
Yes. Dude, I'll say it's
what's the
This is
extended?
a real big brain opinion. The Stranger sequel is better.
What's the extended cut of The Strangers? What happened in that? Did they learn more stuff or?
I think there's just a scene where I think it's just more bloody. I don't know.
Did you say that Strangers 19 whatever the fuck is better than The Strangers?
Strangers Pray at Night. Yeah, I think it's better.
I haven't seen. It's just 80s Strangers, isn't
It's
it?
really fun.
It's super campy and fun.
Yeah, it's great.
It's all jump scares, right?
No, not really.
It's not.
It's not jump scary or scary like the first one.
I'll be honest, I don't think you can really compare the two.
Because one's like, oh, we're like a Friday the 13th movie, and the first one's like, we're like this serious, based on a true story,
This is
home
like-
invasion thriller.
This is like a crazy home invasion serial killer.
And the second one goes like full camp, and it's fantastic.
Huh. I might check it out then. Is it the same people?
What'd you say?
Is it the same villains?
Yeah.
But they're in the 80s?
No. It like goes 80s style. It's like it's like post Stranger Things, so they're probably, it's very synthy and like inspired by the 80s.
I would say post It Follows.
Sure.
The Strangers things?
The Strangers Things. That'd be a good.
I'm voting Scream.
Yeah, we're all voting Scream.
You know what? I was just thinking the other day. I was like, It Follows was my favorite movie of 2011. I need to go back and watch it.
It's from 2015. Get your years right.
2015. I'm stupid.
It Follows. I usually credit that as my favorite horror movie.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
supposed to watch that this month with my friend.
My favorite horror movie is The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing. The original.
Wow.
Not the original. The original. John Carpenter's original.
John Carpenter's original.
John Carpenter's.
That's one of my favorite lines. Doesn't Rose McGowan say Wes Carpenter in this movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
Yeah, there's a lot of great lines.
And then there's
Everything Matthew Lillard says in the last 10 minutes is ace.
well, there's also a jab in the very beginning with Drew Barrymore, where she says she likes Nightmare on Elm Street, but she hates all the sequels.
Yeah.
And Wes Craven was going to cut that line because he didn't want to look like a ego guy, because he didn't direct the sequels, he just directed the first one.
Yeah.
But then someone pointed out,
He directed the 6th one.
no, he directed the 7th one. Someone pointed out, you directed the 7th movie, and she called that shitty too. And he was like, okay, I'll leave it in.
Yeah, that one sucks. But all of them kind of suck.
Which one is it where Freddy is like on the set of the movie?
I think that's the 7th
Okay,
one. Where it's
that's
like this in a world where the Friday the 13th movies are real, and now they're like the actors are playing themselves, and Freddy's like a demon, a real demon from hell.
I kind of want to watch all those movies. I've only seen the first one.
No, they all suck, including the original.
All
I
right,
think
let's,
it's 7.
let's
It's
watch
all
them
about
all.
like how he's creating it to make himself stronger. Like the movie's about making him stronger.
That's a good way. That's a good thing for him to do, right?
Yeah, that's good for him.
It's like the Babadook.
It's good, Mark.
Babadook keeps putting the book back out there, and it's like, well, fuck, man.
That is, I like that idea that he made those movies that way people could be scared of him. That way he gets more powerful. Why doesn't the It clown do that?
Yeah.
Or
They should all just become movie producers.
Isn't that what Space Jam 2 is about?
Yeah. Pennywise is supposed to be in that movie.
Yeah, I know.
on the set of It Chapter 2, actual Pennywise is there talking to Bill Skarsgård, like, I think you were portraying Elizabeth Strange.
It's me, actual Pennywise.
Hi, it's me, actual Pennywise.
Is that your DJ name?
Yeah.
Yo, it's actual Pennywise.
So, wait, does he talk in those movies?
Yeah, he talks a bunch.
What? A bunch? What's he talking about? What's he talking? Plugging his podcast? What's he talking about?
He says cool shit. Have you not seen the new It's?
Why would I watch those movies?
Because they're good. Well, the first one's good. The second one sucks.
They're all jump scares.
Great.
The first one's fantastic.
I think the first one is okay, and the second one is okay.
It's all jump scares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like those.
Okay.
And I don't like scary imagery. So why would I watch those?
Why are you looking at a mirror then?
You watch it with us. You'll turn around.
I got him.
Yeah, but if I watch that movie, I'll turn around the whole time.
No, you won't turn around the whole time.
Yeah, dude. Even the image with this.
What's scary? What would be worse for you? Just listening to a scary movie or only watching? So either way, you take out the visuals or the audio.
I mean, the It movies. I think watching it would be scarier. Mm-hmm. But I do have that did bring up a memory. Not to get too much on a tangent, but you know Busch Gardens, the theme park it's oddly in Virginia. We have to drive a far way to get to it.
Yeah.
But they had
There's one in Florida too.
Oh yeah, I was in that one. They had an attraction called Pirates 3D where you just watch a 3D movie about pirates. You know the one. Do you remember that?
Yeah, we've all driven to Virginia.
But it was like my first 3D experience ever. And then when the main title comes out of the screen, a cannon comes out and shoots you in the face. And I didn't understand 3D, so I thought it like picked me to shoot at. And I was like terrified. So I closed my eyes the whole time. And that experience became so terrifying because, you know, bees sting your seat and like birds poop on you. But I'm not watching, so I made it more terrifying and it's just like some goofy, dumb video. But I was screaming terrified of that movie.
That cannon is canon in Brett Spears.
Yeah.
Was it Corkscrew Canyon or Corkscrew?
Corkscrew Hill.
With the like D-box ride.
Yeah, I didn't go on that one.
So. Yeah, it's called Corkscrew Hill.
Corkscrew Hill. I remember that one. That one used to freak me out. That was the first D-box ride I've ever been on, and it was like, you're like,
remember when
it does this.
Remember when that ride changed to a VR ride, right? We all went on that together. And
every time I've gone, I think I've gone 4 times, and not a single one was it operational.
Really? Well, I thought we went on it together. Didn't we go?
No, we went on it. Brett, we didn't invite Dustin.
I didn't go.
I think we went with Ed because I remember we were like sitting.
It was me, you, Katie, and her friend.
Oh, yeah.
No, her friend. Her actual friend.
But I think we all took our headsets off like in line. Like Katie took it off immediately. I lasted like a couple seconds, and I was like, "Oh boy, I'm getting sick," so I had to take it off. And then didn't you take it off at some point, Dylan?
I think at some point.
And then Katie's friend left it on the whole time. She was like, "It was fun." I was about to throw up.
Yeah, it was pretty sick. You actually did say that too. You said, "Oh boy, I'm a throw up."
That sounds like Brett.
And then I held up my sign that says, "Oh boy, I'm a throw up."
Hey, did we talk about this last time? The screen, the scene where she's in the bathroom, and the guy chases her. Is that the real killer, or is that one of the kids in school fucking with her?
I don't. They didn't talk about it on the commentary track, but I don't know. I think it might have been the killer, right? Yeah, also, it must have been the killer.
I love that there's like the idea of someone like a student getting murdered. And then you
heard it here first. Dustin loves the idea of a student getting murdered.
And then the first thing a kid thinks, he goes, "Well, I'm gonna go buy a replica of the costume, and then I'm gonna run around in school and pretend to be him."
I could see that happening.
I cannot picture in my mind that happening now, though.
They would 100%.
Nowadays, I think maybe not, but
I would do it for the TikTok.
No, I don't think they would go like.
I think someone might do it for a TikTok.
Yeah, you're right. For the TikTok. Do it for the TikTok.
But I do think it's funny to think about the killer on that toilet, because they must have been on the toilet for a while, because 2 girls were in there first, right?
Yeah.
So the 2 girls were in there. Well, I thought 2 girls were in there. Then Sydney comes in, and she.
I don't know. Yeah.
So Sydney comes in. She kind of goes to the stall while the 2 girls are coming out of their own stalls, and then they're talking shit on Sydney. Mm-hmm. And then they leave, and then she comes out and cries, and then the killer comes out. I'm like, man, that killer was just like sitting on the toilet, like
sitting on the toilet,
just like this for like a while, and just hoping that Sydney would come in there. Like,
what if she never had to go that day? Or what if she just left school?
Like, just to be like, oh, she's probably gonna come to this bathroom at this time, unless he was just in there. Like Matthew Willard's probably not going to class. I'm I'm assuming it was Matthew Wheeler.
Yeah. No.
Somebody knocks on the door and they're just like trying to jig it. Like, he goes, occupy. It's occupied. Come on.
This is a great. You sound like Beetlejuice, but
I know. I'm doing my impression of the voice from Scary Movie where he's like, hey.
but I just thought that scene was pretty funny. I thought that the killer was just in the bathroom for that long.
Yeah. Maybe that was intentionally supposed to.
Unless he just like walked by the two girls that were in the bathroom and they just didn't think anything. They're like, oh, Matthew Willard's coming in. Then he gets in costume. You know.
What I like about this movie, and we can wrap it up soon, but what I like about this movie in particular, especially compared to the other Screams and let's say some other slasher movies, and something I never really noticed until maybe this time or the last time when I watched it was like, it feels like the last hour of this movie takes place in this house, the party house. I like that it kind of turns into a little haunted house.
Yeah, I like that.
Whereas I feel like most of the time it's like it's all over the place. It's like we gotta go to this location, or it's like Camp Crystal Lake, so it's all over the camp, or interesting.
I liked it, but I'm still stuck on this bathroom scene because right when Sydney comes running out of the bathroom, she's screaming. There's a teacher in the hallway, just kind of like looking at her. Why wouldn't the teacher just like go to the bathroom and see what was going? I mean, there might be a killer in there. I guess that's a good reason.
Maybe she got killed off screen.
Yeah, maybe there's a scene where she goes in and she gets the shit stabbed.
Yeah,
right? and then he takes off his mask and he goes, and it's Billy, and he goes, thank God Sydney didn't see me, the killer, Billy.
And they never found that body of the teacher because he sliced her up so much and flushed her on the toilet.
One thing I liked about the commentary track is that when Henry, what's his name? Winkler gets killed. He wasn't supposed to get killed originally in the movie, but in the commentary track, Wes Craven was like, they sent the script to Weinstein. And Weinstein said no one was killed for 30 minutes, so someone needs to be killed. And then Wes Craven was like, yeah, he's right, and kept talking about how good Weinstein was. And I'm like, I'm sweating, you know me, I'm sweating bullets. And then he goes, yeah, Bob Weinstein loves horror films. And I'm like,
that's our boy.
Yeah, I got my confetti out. I was like, the good Weinstein. But I still think he was bad because he was hiding a lot of stuff, but let's not get into it.
The better Weinstein.
Yeah, he was better, but I thought that was funny because he kept talking about Weinstein for a while, and I was like, ugh! And then he was like, Bob. I was like,
and then
he's like, yeah, and I had on the set one of my key grips, Epstein, great guy, great. I love this guy. Everything this guy does, Epstein, Thomas Epstein.
Yeah, and then he was like, I just got a letter from my biggest fan. I just got a letter from my biggest fan, Mr. Dustin.
Uh-oh.
We all know what happened to him.
OJ.
Yeah.
He was bad by that time.
No, I'm bad. I'm bad.
Okay, so should we talk about the future for a little bit?
Yeah, let's talk about the future.
So we are down to our top 8. There are going to be 4 battles in round 3 and then 2 in round 4. You guys know all that. So we got 8 movies left. Do you want to go over our top 8 real quick? Our MySpace MySpace top 8. I'm just going to say what the battles are.
Oh, you're going to say the verses?
Do you want me not to, or do you want
say the brackets.
Okay, so we got Scream going against Pulp Fiction.
Oh,
that's our little 90s bracket. That's not what's next. I'm saving next for last, if that makes sense. So we got Scream versus Pulp Fiction, or 90s cup, I guess, right there.
Okay.
Then we got A Few Good Men versus Twilight.
Ooh. Oh no,
it's getting juicy.
And then I feel like a lot of the rounds lately have been like, yeah, we know which movie's gonna win. Now it's kind of like,
Yeah.
Then we got Titanic versus Transformers.
Ooh.
Yeah, boy. And now let's talk about what 2 movies we're talking about next week. The first battle of round 3 is going to be The Matrix versus Avengers Endgame, baby.
Ooh. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Wow, my 4th time watching this 3-hour-long movie in the past year.
2 franchises with Lawrence Fishburne. Did I destroy your
Viggo Mortensen? No, not Viggo Mortensen. What's his name? Mr. Agent Smith.
Hugo Weaving.
Hugo Weaving.
Wait, who else is in the Matrix and that's also in?
Hugo Weaving.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying who else? There's got to be more.
Keanu Reeves, maybe one day.
Yeah, weren't they talking about?
Talking about him for doing Ghost Rider, right?
I think they just want him for everything.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Oh, Carrie-Anne Moss. She's in Jessica Jones.
Oh yeah, the Netflix verse.
Here's a question. Without revealing anything, has anyone's predictions for the winner been affected yet?
I'm not
No.
telling you.
I say no.
Well, he's saying no. I'm saying I abstain.
You say Epstein?
I say Epstein.
He wants Epstein to win.
When I say Epstein, you say yeah, baby.
When I say Epstein, you say woo.
The Matrix versus Avengers Endgame. One appropriately long movie, one movie that's way too long.
We got the start of a franchise versus the end of a franchise. I don't know if you call that an end.
I'd say yeah.
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 Yeah. All right, guys.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week. We want to hear your opinion. Vote in the poll, even though I might stop doing that just because one person voted last time. But it's
Well,
not-
it's just one time.
That's all you need is one vote, one time.
yeah, so yeah, that's a good message for the people. Why vote? All they need is one. So I'm sure that's been taken care of by now. Don't go vote.
Hey, your vote matters in the poll.
Don't be undecided with us.
Decide with us. But also, please vote. If you're an American.
If you're American, if you're in another country, we don't care.
Dude, I'm sitting here thinking about those brackets, and I'm like, there's no landslide in either of those. There's no like definite like that's gonna win. They're all kind of like I can see that win.
I know it's gonna win. I stand by it.
Are you talking about the whole competition?
I think I know.
I think I know who's gonna win.
I don't.
I would
I'm
love
not from the
one.
future.
I've got one movie I know I would love to win, and I've got another one that I think will win.
I see my love to win and I think is going to win are one movie. They're one singular movie.
My love to win is more of like a chaotic evil.
Yeah.
I think we're thinking the same thing. and then my that one that I think is gonna win is more of like a that makes
So it sounds like you guys
logical.
you guys either want Twilight or Transformers to win this competition.
I want Twilight to win. That'd be amazing.
That would be very funny, and it would make me giggle. But
This isn't about giggling. This is about the best movie ever,
not the
and
best movie of
the
all time.
world is depending on us to come up with a decision. So we got to do it.
hey, listen, there are a lot of problems out there right now, and we know that, and we're working as hard as we can to help you guys solve those problems.
Yeah, because
Vote down below.
no one knows.
Decided in the poll.
No one knows what the best movie of all time is. We're figuring it out. We'll figure it out more next time for The Matrix versus Avengers Endgame. What? You had a joke?
I was gonna say, can you put undecided as an option in the poll for the?
If I remember, yeah.
Okay.
I gotta remember to do that, dude.
Okay, I'll take it.
I ain't got the best memory, dude. You know me.
You little bean brain.
You know me. After I'm done recording this podcast, I hit the reefer. You know me, dude. I get the drugs and I put it in there.
What is this accent?
That's a cool Kyle Mooney character.
I was just trying to do a hip drug.
Whatever, dude, you're a hack.
You're the one who pulled Birthday Boys jokes out.
Yeah, but I was vindicated for that.
What? Dustin hated you for it.
I did vindicate him because he changed it.
He did Spider-Man 2.
What?
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
Bye.